Good day, dear audience. I talked before about the Chinese problem and the exceeding and accelerated growth of the Chinese economy. Today, I want to talk about how can we face this. One day, the Chinese would be the factory of the world and would impose their will on all over the world, especially America and Western Europe, and partly on Russia, their today's friends. How is this? Chinese have their products, goods, and sold lesser by 30% or perhaps 40% than the European and American product. How can they produce their products that cheap? Well, first of all, they omit some or bypass some necessary components in their product. That's for sure. Secondly, their man hours are not that equal to the European and American man hours. Although, if you search on the net, you will find that the average salary of the Chinese worker is about $4,500 per month. This is impossible. They wouldn't have been able to sell their products that cheap. They are. This is a forgery and fake informations uploaded on the internet. That's the Chinese tradition. Is it possible? Your products should have been very low quality if you give your laborer that wage. Really, if you really give your laborer or worker employee that wage and still buy your products, whether cars or electrical equipments or electrical instruments, that high salary, because the European salary is about from 2,500 to 3,000 and high salaries 3,500 per month. So you are exceeding the European salary and still buying. How is this? You're uploading fake informations and lies on the internet, and that's the Chinese regime. You don't know what's going on in China, and that's exactly what they are doing. They are banning and considering opening the internet a crime. Why? They don't want the Chinese citizen to know how the world goes. The Chinese government or regime doesn't want the Chinese citizen to know his misery. He is just a machine for production. On the other hand, the Chinese businessmen near to the Chinese government and regime build and own billions. First, the richest Chinese businessman fortune is about $6 billion, not yuans. There are many businessmen in China. These are the businessmen near the ruling system or the ruling stuff. But the whole of the Chinese people live in misery. But the point is, the misery they don't feel because they don't see the world. If they open the internet, they will see how others enjoy and entertain themselves, go for picnics, go for camping, see the world. The Russians, perhaps, few of them visit the world, and there are Russian tourists. Have you ever seen Chinese tourists? They ban this and they prevent it. They ban the internet, but I don't think they ban tourists, but they prevent it and put obstacles to any Chinese people who want to visit the world if he had enough money. Why? They don't want the Chinese people to know to the luxuries of life and the pleasures of life that other nations, especially the Europeans and Americans, experience. Why? Because they would rebel. Anyone who knows his misery. That's the Chinese regime is doing. Once the Chinese citizen knows his misery, at that time we would have started to turn back what Henry Kissinger had done when he opened China to the world economically, but not socially. If socially, we would have left the Chinese citizen open to the world, to the internet, to go for tourism outside. But the Chinese regime doesn't want that. They want the Chinese government to be strong, richer, one of the strongest economies, and the economic balance of exportation and importation is in favor of China in front of all the countries in the world. Why? Because they pay very small to the Chinese laborer. So if you really want to reverse what Henry Kissinger have done in making China, because China explore, invade the world economically. It's not a matter of putting or winning the Chinese or excelling the American and European product. The Chinese, no, it's not that it. The Americans and the Europeans and all the world prefer the Chinese product because it's cheap. Why should I pay more for a product slightly a bit lesser? Because they have improved their product. Why? Because the made the Chinese labor just a machine. In the near future, truly the Americans and the Europeans rely on the income of their software industry, because it is its profit and of the high value and of the high income of the software product. But actually the hardware product is the target. The software, either it is embedded systems in a hardware or facilitates and make the production easier, either this or that. But the main target is the hardware product, and most of the Americans and Europeans are relying on their software work. One day the Chinese would be imposing their will and on the decisions and on the policy of the Europeans and Americans. Why? Because the Europeans and Americans and the whole world also will find themselves in need of this product. It's not a matter of economic balance also only and the growth of the Chinese economy. No, one day the world, and especially the Europeans and Americans, would be in need of a certain product. No, we would not give you this product, whatever cars, electrical instruments, electronic equipment, unless you do so and so and so in your policy and in the world dealing with other countries. So the two steps to reverse what Henry Kissinger have made and that led China reach that, so in your policy and in the world dealing with other countries. So the two steps to reverse what Henry Kissinger have made and that led China reach that economic growth is to let the Chinese people know their misery. And they are just machines for the Chinese regime and the Chinese government. That's it. Perhaps the trade barrier would do till then, but that's not the solution. The trade barrier would make your citizen pay more, but actually you are paying what is lesser than their product is equivalent, because there is someone underpaid to produce this product. That's not humanity. Use his ignorance and his ignorance of the amusement in life and his ignorance of what good and pleasures are in the external life, and pay him. That's not fair. The Chinese citizens should know his misery. Only when that happened, the Chinese would return to sell products with their worth, and they would not be that cheaper. That's all what I want to say. Before one day the Chinese would impose their will on the whole the world, especially the Americans and the Western Europe. Hope follow this and try to get the Chinese people to know what the external world and its luxuries and pleasures is like. That's all. Bye, my dear audience.